We've been working on this for about 6 months. She moved in January. We've changed a lot of things. It's July and everything's kind of burnt. Can't use so many annuals as 90 degrees doesn't really cut it with some of the more colorful flowers. Hopefully we'll get some color when the homeowner decides to do her usual annual planting this next November. It's a neat little aloe I found last week. I like the bamboo stakes holding this bromeliad in place. It's a neat little flapjack. It's got some color. Flapjack kalanchoe. This guy's been taking a beating with all the rain. He just got transplanted here, so we're hoping he comes along. We moved these gardenias, and they all seem to survive quite well for as large as they were. The vines are finally starting to trellis onto the gate. This area is due for a major change. Just not up to snuff. And it looks nice now, but okay now, but we're working on something better. The desert roses here are kind of small, but they're a specialty plant. Golden dewdrop, weeping bottlebrush, and these bromeliads are something the homeowner liked. And she has a good eye, especially for the color and the shape in this bed. This is a jasmine. It's not really blooming now. I didn't pick camera time to show these plants off the best. And they're not opening. Here's one that's open. Alright. Here's some of the desert roses that are in bloom. These were from a collector. Use the tree to hang bromeliads and orchids. A lot of phalaenopsis and cattleya and dendrobium. And this is a plant the homeowner found at farmer's market. It really just fits in. It's really great to work with somebody that enjoys gardening. Kind of a Martha Stewart. She makes wonderful brownies too. This is a little design. I'm pretty sure she came up with all this herself. We were troubled to find white bougainvilleas, and this is a bush variety. This is her kind of her front yard sitting place at night. We actually did find the white bougainvilleas. These are all white bougainvilleas. And these bushes, although they're not blooming, they're yesterday, today, and tomorrow. They're real lovely bushes. Maybe I'll get another video out in the spring. Most homes don't have a gardens big enough for these guys. These are lovely bromeliads. Those of you that are into bromeliads, Harry Luther, his name's on the tag, so he had something to do with it. He used to work at Selby. It's another one, and then here's some summer annuals. The geraniums are about done. And a front door bromeliad. And some more pots. We've got to turn this one for a better profile on that, but I'll have to get some help. They're kind of heavy. This garden over here, Michelle, the homeowner, wanted to be able to see through to the waterfront, and she pretty much came up with these ideas by herself. She checked with me about some plants, but this was hers, and I think it's a great garden. It achieves the see-through to the water, and right now the bromeliads, the bracts are losing their color. So, but there's new growth, and we'll get more next winter. All this vine on the wall, ivy, whatever you want to call it, was destroyed by the tenting, and it came back. And we are still working on getting the fertilizer right on the palm trees. You can see some yellowing on it. You probably saw the yellowing on one of those jasmines over there too. The homeowner was really big on succulents, bromeliads, and not sure what the family of the purple plant is, but it does well in this arrangement. You really have to get some of those guys that talk Latin about plants to tell you what exactly it is. The crotons here add color to the front yard, but there were a lot more. We removed quite a few. A few managed to stay over in the corner. We transplanted those, but yeah, it's nice. They're nice to go. This bed is all new. We tore everything out except for one plant by the gate. So this has all been done in the past 6 months. As this bed, with the exception of the trees, the giant birds of paradise. The bromelia or the bougainvilleas are all new. The homeowner really doesn't like this bamboo here, but it's really great for stakes. And it's just it took a beating with the tenting too. Well, the backyard is mostly potted plants. The pots were at a place that was going out of business, so the homeowner bought the heck out of them. Desert roses found their happy place here. They're not. Maybe one of these plants will be in bloom when I come around. Since I've been doing work for this lady, I've noticed the garden centers around town are carrying a lot more plants, and the succulent variety and the varieties that I can put in these pots. Everything here is relatively new. I think the giant pots back here are the first things we planted. We had some fungus going on in the grass and on the bushes, and you've got that mostly under control. I still see a few black spots, but this is the Confederate jasmine that we're trying to develop privacy so they can come out and enjoy their patio and pool without saying hello to their neighbor who's doing the same. We'll probably be updating these pots as some of the sedum seems to like to take over. We're going to try and get some more interesting and there's some more interesting plants, something that it's just not every day. We had a big discussion about these palms. The homeowner won out. I think she was right too. We have a lot of discussion. There's some more bromeliads and why I do like those bamboo. It's just so convenient to get a plant to stay upright. These bromeliads have bloomed and they'll start to get spent, but we're getting pups. And here is one of our orchids. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, where is it? Yeah, screw it. Well, if you've got good eyes, you can see the bloom stalk. This one up here has bloom stalks also. This one is blooming and it has a couple buds backing it up. We moved a lot of stuff. This is a very old desert rose. And somebody gave it to me a long time ago. It might have been the part they grafted a hybrid onto, but it's back to root stock only. And these plants, they do good in the pots. Well, that's it, folks. I do the flowers. Maybe I could get somebody that's a little bit better at photography out here to present the garden. But it's a beautiful home, and the homeowner has a real knack for gardening. It's her passion, so it's a